Well, hello again, everyone. Fine Music. This is episode 185. I hope you enjoyed 183 and 184. They were masters of brevity about such seminal artists. I have to learn from them. And so with their help, I've narrowed it down to one topic today. And I'm always finding music, and it's not hard to do if you're it's in your algorithm. And sometimes I find it without even trying. I just turn on the computer in the morning, boom, there's something there. But I'll tell you very honestly that for every one that I find, there's 9 that I'd go, oh God, what the hell is this? Okay, so this is the good stuff for me. And I'll start with the weird one, because that's from 1977. Means I got a screen share. Here's the good old media player. And this one's going to go under who is it? They're called the Mystery. And if you didn't know how to read it properly, it looks like the Mystery Kindaichi Band. Of course, that's not pronounced correctly. I'll head down to M for mystery. There they are.
Kind of itchy. There you go.
Dig that record cover.
Yeah.
Dracula playing the flute. Yeah, that's kind of what this is. It's called The Adventures of I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but kind of itchy, or it's not that. Kosuke. So it's like supposed to be some kind of soundtrack, and so the first song is called something no theme. That's a good place to start with these guys. So I'm going to do the sound share. I think I'm going to get away with it today, because these recordings, you're just not going to find them commercially. I had to use alternate means to acquire these. Let's see. Although this one was on a European site. Okay, so what am I doing? Share sound. There we go. So let's see what you think of this. What category would you put it in? All right, what category is that?
Blues and techno jazz pop.
Sounds about right. Yeah, I put down.
Well, to me, it actually sounds like soundtrack music.
Yeah,
it really does sound like a soundtrack.
Something you'd see on Chips.
Yeah,
with Ponch and John, chasing somebody down the freeway in an old Rambler.
And it also a little bit sounds like a genre that did not exist at the time this was recorded, and that is video game music.
Yeah, predating. Okay, all right. So that was the weird one. These next two are more conventional J-pop. One's from the 80s, got that 80s sound. You'll hear it and you go, oh my God, 80s production all the way. And as is the case with a lot of these artists, they'll try to have different sounds on each of their records. And so I didn't like most of their records, but there was one in each case that shone through for various reasons. And the reason for this one, her name is MAMI, I'm not sure how you say that either, but Ayukawa. And the album's called New Angle. And of all the albums she ever released, this is the one to me that has that quintessential 80s dance sound, which I will now demonstrate. You can see it's only one track. I had to download the whole YouTube recording because it was just not commercially available for under $50 in America. You can buy an LP, from Japan. That's a little beyond my budget. Okay. See what the first song sounds like because I can't go to any other song. 1987. Totally 80s, right?
Let's go. Donna Summer.
And she can actually sing compared to some of these other artists. Other artists, they double track them, have background singers, but this is her voice. Yeah, she does sound like a Japanese opera. Okay, so she can sing. But of all her albums, this is probably the hippest one. Right, the others are softer, a lot of ballads. And with that in mind, this other one, I guess she's a more famous figure. I chose an album from 1992. This will be the last one I talk about. Keep it brief. Her name is KEIKO, or I'm not sure how you say that. KEIKO Utsumi. And this recording is correctly titled, just like the last one was New Angle. It was a new angle for MAMI. And for this one, it's called Romance Novel. So this is her one album that is definitely sounds like it could be the soundtrack for a romance novel. And none of her other recordings do that. The other recordings are more shallow dance pop. But this is one where she stretches out. So I'll give you a taste of that. We'll be on our way.
Good morning, everyone, and what a wonderful day it is. This is KMGI bringing to you today's rap story, where we play down the rap songs you request. Let's invite our rap down to the ring. Who knows there may be rap promotion today? Oh, the first song this morning is Only Our Holiday.
Good bass on the Okay, I think you get the idea.
Yeah.
Right, some lingering 80s production there. Dance music.
Yeah.
But that's actually the one that's the least shallow and shrill. This one is actually well produced. Whoever produced it gave it a better sound than any of the others that she's put out. Okay, so if you're looking for music from Japan, there's a lot of good fusion from Japan, but these three are not really that. Although the first one, Mystery, I put it down as funk pop soundtrack, disco, funk pop soundtrack disco. So, you're right on the right track there, Jim. Yeah. And the other two are your quintessential pop, right? But there's some good pop out there, especially I was impressed by Mommy's voice. Her voice is a lovely voice. And this one, she did have the backing singers, but at least they didn't sing over each other. So that was nice. All right. That ends our tour for today. Thanks for coming with us, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Yep. I'm actually